What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one, Michigan and Sherrone Moore steals another Ohio State staff member to be the new director of operations. Plus, we got an update on the quarterback battle. Semaj Morgan holding an event for Father's Day and will be switching his jersey number. Plus, new predictions in for Michigan to land a top 100 safety in the 2025 class. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Right, so Michigan Sherrone Moore has just stolen another Ohio State staff member, as Michigan has added Aaron Dunston to be the new director of operations for Michigan. Now, Sherrone Moore, he has done a great job of adding to the recruiting staff and support staff this offseason, and they have just added another really good addition. Aaron Dunston was the former Ohio State assistant AD of football recruiting and events. This seems to be another big addition for Sherrone Moore, and Dunston was known to be an absolute rock star in her role in Columbus, according to Sam Webb of the Michigan Insider. And she was also just promoted to her assistant AD role for Ohio State in February after serving the previous 3 years as the director of on-campus recruiting. She previously worked at Kansas and Purdue, and obviously this is the second Ohio State staff member to join Sherrone Moore at Michigan, as Dunston now joins running backs coach Tony Elford. So as the director of operations at Michigan, she will handle the program's planning and logistics, and she will also be able to assist Michigan's director of on-campus recruiting, Kaylee Johnson, who we have talked about before. Michigan added her to the staff this offseason. She is Will Johnson's sister, so she can help assist her in on-campus recruiting efforts. Now, Dunston's sister, Jillian Dunston, did play basketball at Michigan from 2015 to 2018 and is also currently an assistant coach for the program right now. And just to show how big of an addition Aaron Dunston is, she was named by On3 as a Rising Star Personnel and Recruiting Staffer in 2022. And Dunston, in her most recent role, she was responsible for coordinating all recruiting efforts, the primary focus on official visits, unofficial visits, game day, recruiting, programming, and special events. And also one of her goals is to become an AD over football. So Michigan, Sherrone Moore stealing away the second Ohio State staff member this offseason, and it's another good one out of Aaron Dunston. She will now be the new director of operations in Ann Arbor. Let me know what you guys think about that. And I also wanted to talk about Michigan's quarterback battle. Michigan, they have Alex Orji, Davis Warren, Jack Tuttle, Jaden Denegale, and the freshman Jaden Davis competing for the starting position, and many believe, including myself, that it's going to come down to either Alex Orji, Davis Warren, or Jack Tuttle, and all three of them should get a chance and get their shot at the starting position. But I did find it interesting, according to Chris Ballas of the Wolverine, that Davis Warren is the best pure thrower in terms of mechanics that they've had in the last several years, and a coach working with Michigan quarterback said that includes JJ McCarthy. Now, it doesn't mean that he's a better passer than McCarthy nor a better quarterback, but Davis Warren has an NFL arm, and I mean, it certainly was on display in the spring game. He threw 2 touchdown passes, including one deep ball to Kendrick Bell. And it has been interesting, on the channel, several of you guys in the comment section voicing your opinion which quarterback should be the starter. A lot of you guys like Davis Warren because he is believed to be the best passer on the team. And a lot of you guys like Jack Tuttle because, he can pass the ball. He's a mobile, inexperienced quarterback. Then obviously Alex Orji, he is what seems to be the popular favorite because his athletic ability is through the roof. But I will say, I do think all three of these quarterbacks are going to get their shot, especially early in the season in the game against Texas in week 2. The starting quarterback is going to be on a short leash. If they commit a turnover or make a mistake or whatever, you could see another quarterback in there in the next drive. That's obviously, of course, how the game is going. So, all the quarterbacks are on the table, and head coach Sherrone Moore, offensive coordinator Kurt Campbell, they're going to let these quarterbacks battle it out all offseason leading up to the first week of the season. So, it does seem to be a healthy quarterback battle. The players in the room, they're all tight. They all look out for each other. They're also just making each other better, which is awesome to see. And, I'm sure this quarterback battle is going to go, long into the first few games of this season until someone finally solidifies themselves as the starting quarterback. But also real quick here, do want to talk about Samaj Morgan. He's honoring fathers this weekend who lost sons to gun violence on Father's Day. A follow-up to last month's Mother's Day benefit that honored mothers in Detroit who had lost their sons to gun violence. According to Sam Webb of the Michigan Insider, Saturday, Morgan will have a Father's Day benefit called Legacy of Love that will honor Detroit fathers who have suffered those same tragedies. They're going to be giving them presents and gifts with gear, shoes, all of that stuff. And also, according to Sam Webb of the Michigan Insider, once the Father's Day event concludes, Morgan will get back to his off-season preparation. What he expects will be a more significant role in Michigan's offense, and it certainly will be. And he'll also be switching his number from 82 to 0, so pretty cool there from Samaj Morgan. And it sounds like he'll be wearing the number 0 next season. Then I also wanted to end this video off by talking about, of course, some recruiting news. And in yesterday's video, we talked about the next potential commitment for Michigan, as we talked about the 4-star defensive lineman Maxwell Roy. Michigan is currently with a big lead on him, but recently Michigan has gotten a few predictions in to land the 2025 4-star safety Kainoa Winston, who is a top 100 safety, ranked 43rd nationally on 24/7 Sports rankings, as E.J. Holland of the Wolverine has logged an expert prediction for Michigan to land him, and Steve Wiltfong has also logged an expert prediction for Michigan to land him as well. So some big time news there. Another potential commitment coming soon for Michigan. And real quick here, I did want to talk about the 4-star wide receiver Talon Taylor. He committed to Georgia yesterday. Michigan was going after him for a while there, had ties to Tyler Morris and Amarion Stewart, but he has committed to Georgia. Michigan, they're still going after a lot of wide receivers right now, though, including the 5-star Derek Meadows from Bishop Gorman, Taz Williams, another 4-star receiver, and also we talked about the 3-star under the radar receiver Preston Bowman. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is the Michigan 4-star defensive line commit Nate Marshall, as he reacts to Jalen Williams' commitment, which those two, they do know each other. They have talked to each other about pairing up somewhere in college, and yes, there's other schools going after Nathaniel Marshall like Auburn and Miami trying to flip him. However, Nathaniel Marshall told the Michigan Insider about Jalen Williams joining him in the 2025 class that it's great. Me and Jalen are pretty tight and have talked about the possibility of playing together, so it's going to be cool experience and a fun time in Ann Arbor. I do think getting Jalen Williams certainly helps Michigan's chances of keeping Nathaniel Marshall committed. But with that, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it. Other than that, we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.